They are special bars of soap. They are the enhanced bars. The lump of coal is enhanced with activated charcoal, so it's a great clarifier.
Okay.
And then the lump of gold is enhanced with silk protein. So if you're using that goat milk soap to moisturize your skin, that silk protein forms a matrix and holds in that moisture even longer. And you're getting 4 of the bars, and Josh is lathering up. I think you're using the lump of coal right now, right, Josh?
Actually, I started with the coal. Now I'm using the gold because I wanted people to see both. But again, the lump of gold has that silk protein in addition to the goat milk. So many people ask if they can use our bar soaps on their face, and you can. I often do. But these are specially formulated and enhanced. So these are great for your face. They're great for your body. The lump of gold has that extra silk protein. The lump of coal has the activated charcoal for that purifying. And I also want to show people with that lump of coal, people are like, oh,
yeah, your suds isn't turning gray.
Yeah, you don't get a black, your soap doesn't leave black lather. It's just as creamy, and it's packed with that goat milk difference.
And you're getting 4 of the bars,
Correct.
and each bar comes in its own little acrylic box. So if you're thinking about having these on hand for gifting, this is a beautiful presentation, because look at this, how this comes, because it is a very special bar of soap. Again, it's over ½ a pound, just like all of our triple milled bars of soap, and you're getting 4 of them. This is the lump of coal. It's enhanced with activated charcoal, which is a great clarifying agent. And then we've got the lump of gold, which is enhanced with the silk proteins.
Do these have fragrances to them?
Yes, so the lump of gold has bergamot and star anise.
Okay.
And the lump of coal is frankincense and myrrh.
And so today you're getting 4, and all 4 of them get an acrylic box?
Everyone comes in its own little box.
So you could separate this if you wanted to, if you've got teacher gifts coming up, or you've got some special occasion at your office, or maybe it's a brunch with the girls, whatever it may be. These would be great gifts. And I'd love to see people's faces when they read, the label on it. Today we have it on an event price. So each one normally is $15. So it's a $60 value that you're getting home on a flex payment of only $24.50. Free shipping and handling, which is so exciting for all your Beekman 1802 that we're showcasing tonight. I wanted to ask you too about, could you put, like, if you're traveling, could you use this as your travel case for the
it's got a little paper tray in the bottom, so just take out that paper tray when you open it up for the first time, and then this can serve as a little soap case.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. That's brilliant.
And it is the same goat milk difference that you've heard us talking about. Goat milk is important for cleansing your skin because it has the same pH as human skin, so it doesn't strip the pH from your skin when you're cleansing with it. And if you're someone who has super sensitive skin, even at baseline, or skin conditions that are eruptive at baseline, part of what could be making those worse is how you're cleansing your skin. And that's why every single neighbor who's called in over the past hour, every single one said they noticed the difference the very first time they use it, because there are no parabens, there are no sulfates, there are no phthalates, there are no petrochemical waste products. And that's a really key difference, because most of the bars of soap you're buying at the grocery store or the drugstore, where you're getting 5 bars for $10.
Right.
The way they make those so inexpensively is that they pump them full of a cheap filler product, which is petrochemical waste product from the oil industry.
So we don't do that, of course. We just use the pure goat milk, and what makes these 2 bars different than our other bars is the enhancements. That silk protein in the lump of gold and the activated charcoal.
I didn't even realize we have a combo pack.
Do we have a combo pack?
So you can either get 4 of the lump of coal, 4 of the lump of gold, or you can get 2 and 2.
Oh, that's definitely, if you're not sure and you're like, well, I don't want to pick up 2 sets, you could definitely go with the assortments. You're getting 2 of the lump of coal and 2 of the lump of gold. Same price on that, and send FlexPay $24.50. These are a huge customer pick. In fact, every single item that we've showcased for you from Beekman 1802 is a customer pick. It's neighbors like you that have written in, giving rave reviews, talking about the goat milk difference and how it has changed your skin. So if you've already fallen in love with the goat milk bars of soap and all those wonderful fragrances, treat yourself.
Treat yourself to a creamy bath.
Exactly.
Now, the unopened shelf life is over 2 years.
Yeah, this is my favorite soap to lather. You see me lather a lot of soap, but I love when I get to do because you can feel those silk proteins. Just go ahead and feel the palm of my hand. Those silk proteins.
They form a matrix that really locks in the moisture. So if you're someone with super dry skin, the lump of gold is the one you want to get.
Okay, definitely. And then who wants the lump of coal?
Lump of coal is someone who's got, like you said, acne-prone skin, because it's a great clarifier. or if you've got big pores and you're sucking out all the gunk from your pore with the activated charcoal,
So
it helps minimize the pore.
Clarifier,
I love that,
yep.
clarify and purify. Okay, you guys, definitely don't wait. Get yours while we still have them. We've got more standing by.